Welcome in to another fantastic episode.
Get me out of here.
To another fantastic episode featuring the well-dressed Max Stacks and the poorly dressed G-Lash Cash as we bring you another helping of non-power hour. Yeah, I think we're excited. We're going to do a little bit of a different formatting this week. We feel like there's like some games that are interesting, maybe not as interesting as some of the individual matchups that we saw last week, but kind of like a crapshoot, like who's going to upset the Power 5 team this week? Yes. Somebody's going to get upset. So
yeah, and I mean, looking at the schedule too, this is going to be like the last probably great weekend, right, of inter-conference play, the last chance for a lot of these smaller teams to really make a name for themselves as we really dive into conference play, a little bit this week for most conferences, and really just going the rest of the time. So yeah, it's kind of our last like big showing of which of these Group 5 teams can really make a name for themselves, stand out in the limelight, and take on the powerhouses of the Group 5. So I'm excited. I think there'll be some good games. There's plenty of options to choose from, so we're gonna go through that.
Yeah, definitely. Any call outs you want to make on last week's results? What kind of stood out to you?
Yeah. One, I'll say I'm pretty proud of course, the Gamecocks, our boys, both Gamecocks actually.
Hey,
our boys. Yeah.
I was gonna mention them.
Yeah, I'm talking about upsets, right? Like one we didn't even look at, but one that in the end, obviously big win, big Hail Mary win there. So awesome stuff from both Gamecock programs. I'm of course biased for the USC Gamecocks. I feel a little bad to do that over a team like ECU, but they played a hell of a game. Sorry for them a little bit. It's been 2 tough challenges, but that was very cool to see. I'm really proud of New Mexico State as well, hanging into New Mexico. I think it's supposed to be more of a blowout than it really was. I like that it was more competitive than people were expecting. What else was there?
I think another Mountain West team beat a Pac-12 team, although I'm blanking on which one it was. It was
BYU beat Utah.
Yeah, BYU beat Utah, although they're not technically Mountain West anymore. But San Diego State beat Arizona by a landslide, as I called, I might add. And also BYU beat Utah, as I called. I was pretty much on fire last week.
You are.
Yeah, I don't know. App State kept it close against Miami. What were there was Buffalo and Nebraska. We both kind of swung and missed at that one. I don't think we thought they were going to win, but they did not keep it close. So Buffalo's a little bit down.
No doubt.
I feel like
I was looking at the games from last week. Those were the ones I remember most of all. I was so stressed out from the USC game. I mean, that was all I could think about.
Yeah.
So a lot of my memories definitely been sapped to that. But
in some ways, you could definitely argue that South Carolina didn't deserve to win that game at all.
Oh, absolutely not. We played terribly for 3.5 quarters or whatever. But.
True.
Well, the offense played terribly for 3.5 quarters. The defense played well for 14 minutes and 30 seconds.
Yeah, I don't think that. I think
59 minutes and 30 seconds.
True. I think that that East Carolina didn't capitalize on some of South Carolina's just crappy play throughout.
Yeah.
They're I think they had just as many yards passing on like their first play of scrimmage as Ahlers did like the rest of the game pretty much. And that's a veteran guy as we talked about. So they kind of missed an opportunity.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, they just kept running the ball down us, and our strength of the line, and they just had a very pedestrian offensive game plan that just let us stay in the game for too long, and in the end, it cost them. The defense couldn't hold up. So in the end,
yeah. But I mean, another big week coming up this week. You want to jump right into it? Kind of talk us through what our structure is going to be like this time. Oh, I do want to shout out Toledo for giving Notre Dame a great fight yesterday.
Yeah.
I think Notre Dame's a little bit overrated. They barely beat a Florida State team that's apparently trash. Sorry, Mackenzie Milton. and they now just barely beat Toledo at home. But anyway,
Yeah,
back
it's
to what
always
you were
been a
saying.
bad team, but yeah, they should.
Yeah,
Looking good.
absolutely.
Cool. But yeah, so basically today we just want to go through each of the Power 5 conferences and look up some of these cross-conference games and just highlight where we think there could be an upset or there just even is a favorite Group of 5 team above them.